Alright. Could actually skip a day and do more of the other battles. We do have one thing coming up in 1 day from now. I mean, I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's perfect, actually. Let's skip a day. Do this one. Close. Strengthening diplomatic... Okay. Right. Forming the logistic... Oh, so now I can do the logistics ones. Interesting. Irabaf wants to talk. Let's put something else in here. Oh no, we're not using this one. We're not doing this. No, we're not doing that. Save. Now we're gonna have two more things to do. I usually don't skip days, but I'm fine with it on this game. They're much more easygoing on time in this one. I love that my roses stick around. Commander, I have alarming news. Their sire seems to be healed. He has stepped back almost completely from commanding his people. His ever-bright crusaders are a large and experienced force. Our strategies relies heavily on them. Please talk to him. It might be time for Sir Sire to step down and hand over the leadership to a younger, more energetic knight. He's not a young man anymore. It must be a struggle to keep up with his responsibilities. Okay, what do you know about his troubles? Just rumors, Commander. They say it's like his mind is somewhere else all the time. Oh. This is so sad. Really? This is so sad. He's anxious, but won't say what happened. Sir Sire is respected. When people see him acting strangely, it breeds uncertainty in the ranks. Okay, I'll talk to him. Thank you, Commander. This is a necessary step to maintain our fighting ability. Who are you? Captain Harmattan. Hail, Commander. Before you an aged yet fit and sturdy Garundi stands at attention. His dark skin has an earthy tone to it, and crystals sparkle forth from where his head and eyebrows should be, clearly identifying him as an Oread. Oh, an Oread! Wow, it's been a while since the last time I heard something about it. Captain Harmattan, Chair of your Staff Council by order of Her Majesty Queen Gauffrey, here to deliver a report. I'm on this council too. We'll be racking our brains on how to improve troop morale. I reckon the key is to back up our words with actions. Lead your soldiers by example, and they will be eager to follow. Drawing on my experience as a paralictor, my advice is to maintain calculated moderation in every regard, be it in incentive or penalty, and to be decisive. We have no need for doubts or turmoil. I'm doomed to be your advisor, but do you know what that means? That you are doomed to listen to my advice. To start things off, there's an incredibly novel and deep thought for you. Loyalty, passion, and morale. All of these can be easily bought with money. Commander, permission to report. We've encountered a problem. Although we're still getting volunteers, we're now seeing cases of desertion. Many who joined the Dresden campaign believe that their duty has been fulfilled with victory, and they're not keen on staying in the garrison. Those from Canabres wish to return home and rebuild the ruined city. Lastly, there are those who are afraid of lingering in a place where demons might show up with a retaliatory expedition at any moment. My suggestion is to improve living conditions for the privates, raise their pay, give them extra rations, and reward those who have distinguished themselves on the battlefield with commendations and gifts. Soldiers don't want to leave armies that appreciate them. I feel for those folks, but we have to convince them to stay. I think we might get some help from the servants of the gods. They'll tell the soldiers that the dangers has not yet passed, and inspire them to keep up with fight against evil. As long as the wound is open, the whole world is in danger. We can't just go home and live like we used to, no matter how badly we want that to happen. Yeah, I hate agreeing with Sela. Most of the Crusaders are volunteers, but they have no right to subvert military discipline. That kind of attitude is tantamount to treason, regardless of who expresses it. You have to identify the instigators, arrest them, and administer hard punishment to make an example of them. Oh god. This problem is quite simply solved with coin, but handing money to our private is practically throwing it away. We need to pay the officers handsomely. Then they will figure out on how to raise their subordinates' morale. I actually like this plan. Tell me, Captain, what does the Staff Council do? In short, we make sure that whenever orders are given, they are executed properly. Our job is to keep the soldiers' morale high, so they always follow their officers' commands without question. As for the officers themselves, we look for any unseemly and incompetent types who subvert the troops' trust. Okay, I have questions for the council. Understood, Commander. Ask away. Sela, what do you bring to the council? It's pretty self-explanatory. We're not fighting for a sawmill here. This is a crusade against the abyss. When you're up against demons, you bring a paladin. It's a rule that's tried and very much true. Okay, Rachel, your turn. I have extensive experience being in command, and as a Hell Knight, I possess a firmness that some of your other officers may be lacking. The essence of my council is not to spoil your troops, but to maintain the discipline strategically. Amidst the chaos of war, a general has to be a beacon of order and purpose for their soldiers. They will be just as grateful to receive rewards or lashes from such a general. Wow. And most importantly, they won't even think to disobey the orders. How about you, Darren? Mostly I'm just waiting for it to end. But since I have little choice, I'll give you some advice on how to charm your subordinates, be they people of importance or simply commoners. I'll tell you the biggest secret straight away. Free. Money. Gold has the most miraculous power there is. Okay, Captain, your turn. I'd been in Nursiri infantry for hundreds of years, fighting for 3 pharaohs. Then, after I joined the Crusaders, I served Her Majesty Godfrey for 2 more decades. I dare to hope that I've gained decent experience over those years. Okay, alright. Let's discuss our options in further detail. Sela, what's your plan? The situation is not that dire. Morale is high and we just won a major victory. So some have let down their guards. We have to call for priests and paladins to get it through the volunteers that it's still early for celebration. If they leave for their homes today, Dresden will fall again tomorrow and the day after. The demons will show up on our doorstep. Oh gosh. You don't want that. Servants of the gods are indeed the masters of sweet-talking others into dying free of charge. All through pretty words, that's true. But when the choice comes down to inspired preaching or homemade pies, 9 of every 10 will look for comfort in their home at their table. Wow. Okay, I really need to drink something. 1 second there, guys. More cider to me. Okay. We're back. Their incentive needs to be more substantial than wasted breath. Rachel. There is no place in the army for the mindset of plain soldiers today, then going home tomorrow. These dangerous ideas must be suppressed with the utmost harshness. We'll identify the most vocal rabble rouses and exact punishment on them as an example to others. They may be volunteers, but they join the ranks of the Crusaders. We can't abet in their rejection of the responsibilities. Obey? Is that how it's written? Or we'll be heading towards complete chaos and therefore defeat. That's a great plan. If you want your soldiers to run back home twice as fast, they came here of their own volition. We must convince them to stay, not terrorize them into fighting. Okay. Darren, our forces are in good spirits. It's just that the euphoria of victory has gone for a few heads. No one can sober them up quicker than the officers, especially those of lower rank. We'll give our dear oafs, all those sergeants and corporals, a bonus on the sly, then promise to sweeten the deal once they're convinced volunteers to stay. Okay. Perhaps they will do so over a beer mug or maybe with the broken nose. Why bother solving problems yourself when you can push them off on someone you pay? It does have a point. You bought loyalty. Your bought loyalty will run out even sooner than your gold. Once soldiers turn into profiteers, instead of following orders, they start appraising them. They wonder whether or not it's worth their while to obey their general. I hardly need to explain the effect this will have on our discipline. Okay, Captain, what do you say? The volunteers believe that we've almost won. Great. Let's not ruin this pretty illusion. Instead, we'll turn it into our advantage. We'll increase rations and pay for their privates, rewarding the most distinguished recommendations and gifts. Who would abandon the victors when they provide you with good food and even better coin? So, as far as I can see here, every time we form a council for something, the generals that they sent us by the queen, they're always neutrals. And then we have our own companions, which each have a very different side of each other. So that's what I've been gathering here. This is our third one. I see that my mom and my dad is in chat. Hi guys. Hey. Hey mom, hey dad. How you doing? Dad, you home yet? It's naive to expect the troops won't understand that we would just be trying to appease them. An army cannot stand if it's held together by handouts and desperate promises. We shouldn't lie to our soldiers. If we build a flimsy illusions now, demons will shatter them later. Those fighting alongside us must recognize the seriousness of the situation instead of celebrating victory when the war has just begun. Thank you. Everything is clear. What are your orders? Oh gosh, okay. Let's see the choice effects. So Sila wants to mobilize priests. Then we get a decree here. Crusade morale increases. Don't think I'm gonna be needing this. Unless I was playing on hard or on unfair. I don't think I'm gonna be dropping Crusade morale. Reggie. Crusade morale increases by 16 to 25. Recruitment growth for trainable units reduced by 10%. The cost of recruiting increases by 10%. No, thank you very much. Darren, bribes. Crusade morale increases by 15 to 20, but it is required to pay. Then the captain. Crusade morale increases by 10 to 15, and I also have to pay, but it's only 300. And this one is 4,000. This one doesn't cost me anything. Neither does this, but it's the lowest increase possible. I mean, I don't want to have to pay anything. But I think his is the best outcome. So instead of 10 to 15, it only costs me 300 materials. It's not that much. It's a lot more. 10 to 15, much better than 5 to 10. Yeah, I'm gonna go with captain here. At once, I'll distribute the pay and rations right away. The commendation list won't take long either. We should see results shortly. Thank you, Commander. Should any other difficulties arise that require your attention, I'll deliver a new report promptly. Nice, we have another council. We're very tired too. Okay, I have some quests that I have to do pretty much right now. Build the main stables in Dresden and improve a relic. Can I build stuff? Can I build the stables? Okay, let's see here. Build. Main stables. Here. Need 500. Main stables allow recruitment of and provide weekly recruitment growth. If available, only one can be built in total. We need 500. Okay, now question is, where do I put that? Let's see here. We do have this on the guide. Ming Saber should be below training grounds. Okay, so right below here. It's gonna take me 5 days to build this. Alright, I'll take it. We still have our teleportation circle building. Okay. Let's save. Let's leave this view. Let's see. We can still do these. Cost me leadership. I think Paladin's gonna be really, really powerful. Specifically because Paladins are... they can smite evil, just like clerics, or chaotic. They can smite stuff. They do deal holy damage. Yeah, features and abilities. Lay on hands gonna be important. Unknown key. This is a reference. Right, don't worry. I didn't show that, I can't. Exceptional archers who can pierce a target's heart through the smallest slit in their armor. Marksman. Okay, I'll do it. I'll just see if I don't have anything important to do first. Okay, there you go. Happy now. Okay, most things are done. I do have things to build in other hamlets. So I have things here. And then I have things over there. I'm sorry, the camera has been woo all over the place. So I still have this place here. I think I have another one down here. It's behind. Where's the... Used to have a thing where you could hide the names. Don't let me forget that I have to level up logistics. Problem is, it doesn't say which of these take logistics. And I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. It does. It should tell me. Oh, it does have a symbol. Which one is logistics? It's an arrow. Here. So another day. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's use our army first, and then we go back and skip a day to do this. I also need to talk to a few people, like Soziel, for example. And not only him. Yeah, let's do that first. It's here actually.
Wherever my legs carry me.
To the streets. Yeah, I have 2 quests that I have to do here. Talk to 2 different people. Oh, okay. So I have to find... Oh, Captain Odin is here now. Hello. Oh gosh, I can actually talk to him. Okay, I'll do this next stream. We've been talking a lot today.
Forwards! No backwards, backwards!
Okay, I need to talk to Soziel for the quest. And maybe bring him along? I don't want to do that. He's not here? He's probably gambling in the graveyard, like they said he would. And I also need to talk to the sire. Yeah. Let's save before we encounter an event. This city is so big. What's this? And there he is. Let's save, because we have to talk to him for a quest. Figure out why he is so sick. The old crusader looks anxious and disoriented. Yes. Has something happened? Where did your boy Morvek go? Pain shines in the old man's eyes. His fuzzy gray hair is dirty and hangs down in his unkempt strands. He sighs heavily. He ran away, packed his things in the dead of night and disappeared. Must have gone to find some demons to fight. He's a Khalid. For those of you guys who do not know, a Khalid is a type of a barbarian person. It's a tribe. His entire clan are blood enemies of demons. They also worship the god Gorem. Yes! If you guys haven't noticed, I love Gorem. Gorem is the lord of the barbarians, like the god of the barbarians. It's really nice. Did you see the straw wolf hanging from his neck? It's their clan talisman. It's called the Little Fang. I put in so much effort to get him to see the light of Yomade, but he imbibed in his loyalty to Gorem with his mother's milk. I told him, you can't fight the darkness if you're guided by anger. If rage overwhelms you, you can't. You either perish or become villain, or get so used to war that you forget what it's like to live as human. Wait, is this the rephrasing from the Batman movie? You'll either perish or become a villain, or get so used to war that you forget what it's like to live as human. This is this is not here on purpose. Not on purpose, guys. This is, yeah, okay. But he only had one thing on his mind: vengeance for his family, for his ancestors, for his wounded honor. I tried to find him. They say he's been going to the tavern a lot recently. Everbright Crusaders don't go to taverns. We keep ourselves clean, body and spirit. But Morvek didn't go there to drink or play dice. He was looking for a guide, and he found one. Khalid too. An old one, a descendant from the Sarkorians. Even the demons couldn't force them out of these lands. Search the area surrounding Winterson village. Okay. They say Morvek wanted to go toward Winterson, an ancient Sarkorian settlement, but I don't know what he wanted there or where exactly to look for him. There are a lot of demons in that region. I can't send scouts there with an order to leave no stone unturned. There have been too many skirmishes with monsters and huge losses. Okay, alright. I do want to ask a few questions about yourself. About me? Sire Kobolin? Or me, the glorious Everbright Crusader and the leader of my order? Okay. Your past. The old man scratched his thinning, fuzzy hair. About my life before the order. It was so long ago. As a boy, I decided there was too much evil in the world. Someone had to do something about it, try to fix it. I decided to become a priest, but then I saw the Everbright Crusaders, so proud, so pure. And then someone next to me said, "What arrogant snobs." And he was right. We Everbright Crusaders actually are a little arrogant. So I thought, maybe these invisible snobs could use the help and companionship of such a simple and warm-hearted lad like myself. Wow, he thinks highly of himself. Who knew that years later I would become their leader? Interesting. Tell me about the order. The Everbright Crusaders are not the oldest order, but our traditions are solid. For us, fighting the war wound is not a war, it's our service. We dedicate our lives to it, and also our souls. We have high standards and live under many restrictions. We have no families, drink no liquor, play no games of chance, live no life, accumulate no wealth, use no Twitch subscribers at all, and own no lands, even we were entitled to them by birth. I'm definitely not like them, because I do drink a little bit of liquor here and there. I play tons of games of chance, including, you know, rolling dice here and there. And I do have Twitch subscribers. Yeah. We're entitled to them by birth. I see. We reject everything that distracts us, that draw us to this peaceful life. For our hearts are always turned to war. But war is a grim, ugly thing that makes wicked everyone who takes part in it. That is true. So maybe, I mean, what happened to him? You know, think about it. We kept our hearts pure so that we are not left sickened by war. And our light does not fade, because darkness can only be overcome by light. But that does not explain why he is sick. I'm glad I gratify your curiosity. But it doesn't, nothing that he just told us explains why he is sick. Is he sick because the boy left? Do we want to make the barbarian boy be the person who's gonna be in his place? Is it because he's getting old? Nothing really tells us what we want to know. Of course, Commander, you have a lot to do. May Yomade help you. This is a weird quest. Hello, Mr. One-Eyed Devil. Hi. Do you want to buy some nail clippings? Why not? Show me the money first, though. Certainly, certainly. The tiefling gives you some gold coins, then wraps your nail clippings in paper and stows them in one of the purses hanging from his belt. He got some coins. Okay. I can only do this if I'm chaotic. I love it. He's still selling the same shit. Okay. Let's sell some stuff too. Don't want this. Don't want this. Nope. 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 Mm-mm. Definitely not. Nope. 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 And not. And nope. And nope. Nor this. Okay. Guess I just sold him everything I could. There's also this recipe. Yeah, that I already know. Okay. Save. Where does... Okay, so we have to go out and do this search. What else can we do here? Storyteller, but I don't see where he is. Main stables we are building. And I also need to improve the relic, but I don't know which one of them. Soziel has recently taken up playing cards with soldiers at night. There be a dark reason behind the young cleric's choice of pastime. Wait for events to unfold. About Wojef. And solve the riddles for Nenio. Find Morveg. Just doing that. Go to Green Gates, very far away. Eastern Nordic allow Irabaf. This is happening as we speak. Travel with Greyboar. Find missing crusaders. This is down. We've seen on our map. Scout the ravines of southwest of Dresden. Our send a scout party. Yes, that's what we're doing. Search for traces of unusual demon activity. Turn the left stuff. Art of Mystery, yes, it's on our map. And wait for Kalissa. No idea if Kalissa is going to be showing up here. Okay. Let's go back to our citadel. Okay, so our plans were to leave and then fight a little bit with our army. Wait for a day. Finish Irabaf's quest. Put something else while we're here still. And once we're done. Let's save. Go outside. What? I still have stuff to do? Oh, I still have to